Anyways, we'll go on to topic two. We were just talking about it. There's a new rumor for the Batman solo movie that the Red Hood is going to be the focal point of the movie, which is going to be awesome. And there's also rumors that Dick Grayson is going to be playing Nightwing in that movie.
Oh,
I
yay.
have a
I wanted a live action Nightwing for so long, and I only just got it with the was it the Ishmael Hawks like 6 episode fan made
yep,
series,
but I
which
got
is
a. They released a like a. I guess it's like a. I want to say a document, but a statement. A statement is what the word is.
press
Yeah,
release.
it says according to our sources, the basic plot line of Affleck's solo Batman movie is that Jason Todd has returned from the grave as Red Hood, lurking the shadows to make people think he's Batman while making Batman look like a criminal. At the same time, he leaves clues about his identity for Bruce slash Batman to ultimately solve, leading to a confrontation that will involve Batman, Red Hood,
And
Joker,
Nightwing.
and Nightwing. And
Ooh,
it will
joke.
also feature the villain. Oh, Joker will be alongside Red Hood mostly for the majority of the movie. So,
Okay.
what do you think of that?
I like the premise of that movie because that's probably as close to the end of the Red Hood as we're gonna get, as opposed to the animated movie. Um, because the only issue I kind of have with that, it's not an issue, but like it's a different take than what I'm used to, is the Joker and Red Hood kind of being like a team. But I don't know if that's just going to be like in flashbacks, kind of like his showing Red Hood's motivation,
do,
and that's how Joker's going to be utilized.
do you think they're gonna show? See, I
I
think they're gonna show it in Batman v Superman of him because I think at the beginning of Batman v Superman he's gonna be quit. He quit being Batman probably because Joker killed Jason Todd. So I think they're gonna
yeah
show a little bit of that.
yeah
So I think that's where they're gonna show majority of it, and then maybe at the beginning there's of the Batman solo movie, maybe there's clues that some vigilante is killing people, and they're gonna accuse Batman of doing it, and he's gonna have to find the Red Hood and all that.
or even like the branding shot we saw in the trailer for Batman v Superman,
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
it could be something like that. Because that would be weird if Batman branded people. I don't under I
No, because he breaks collarbones and cripples people.
and,
Well, not.
and in the
I don't
trailer he
know if
kills a guy.
I still need to go back and see that because I don't. You're talking about the neck snapping
Yeah,
thing.
well, I guess
I need to see that
I guess
though.
it wasn't really killing him. It was just putting him to sleep or whatever. That stupid. What was that College Humor video we
Yeah,
watched?
I think so.
It's
Bad Man, I think
yeah.
it was.
It just it's gonna be awesome seeing Red Hood. I didn't really know about Red Hood until the Arkham Knight
Yeah,
game.
I love the Bat Family so
Yeah, you
much.
know a lot more than I do, but
You didn't know him until Arkham Knight.
I did not know about him till
So
Arkham Knight.
you should watch the Under the Red Hood animated movie. It's
Is
really
it on
good.
Netflix or something? I'm sure.
No, I can get it to you.
Because so that means that most likely it's going to be Batman, Nightwing, Red Hood, and I'm guessing that would mean that what's the third Robin? Tim Drake is also going to be in
Yeah.
it. I would assume,
You think so?
or maybe they'll just have like a
You just said your idea was that in Batman v Superman, he quit because Jason died,
yeah, but
which means there wouldn't be a Tim Drake.
there could be maybe they won't. He won't be in the movie primarily, but maybe they'll introduce him as a side character where that Bruce runs into a Tim Drake or I don't know what Tim Drake's
So
backstory
then, well,
is.
so then, he finds out he deciphers the identity of Batman and Nightwing, and then they're like, "Okay, you're on the
Oh, so
team."
kind of like what um, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's guy did in The Dark Knight Rises. Just
Yeah, even though he just did it based on a look.
I know it's you because you have that sad
Uh,
face.
I think Tim found out because he went to the circus or whatever and saw. Oh no, he saw Nightwing fighting one time and he noticed that he used a similar move that Dick Grayson used on the trapeze. And then he's like, that's Nightwing. And then he's like, and Bruce Wayne adopted
Oh,
Dick Grayson, so can I be on the team now?
see, I could see them because I'm assuming if they have the Red Hood, then I mean, I guarantee they'll introduce him. Maybe he won't be a primary focus because they don't want to
No, I
throw.
think we're just gonna get more of those bits that like the Joker laughing on the old costume stuff and you let your family die or stuff like
No, I
that.
meant Tim
I don't
Drake
think we're.
being in the solo movie, not the Batman
Oh,
v Superman.
okay.
They definitely. I don't think that they might have a
Well,
Nightwing.
they could do the thing. Well, Batman v Superman, Batman's gonna come back. So depending on how that movie ends up, which I'm assuming is gonna be some sort of a team up, between and the start of the Justice League, if Batman's coming back, then I can see like between the end of Batman v Superman and the solo Batman movie, he probably recruited a third Robin.
I think
I could
that
see that. So they could just start off with the Tim Drake if they wanted to, but that would kind of take away a little bit from. I like the 2v2 idea of the solo Batman, like
doesn't
Jason, Jason and Joker versus uh, Dick and Bruce.
doesn't Red Hood hate Batman because he thought he like first off, I think he thought that he didn't like look for him. At least that's what I got from Arkham Knight. Like he didn't think that Batman tried to save him or whatever, and he thinks that Tim Drake like replaced him or whatever. Isn't that like
Yeah,
part of the
yeah,
dynamic?
that's one of the main versions. In the movie, I don't think they didn't really touch on that. He got resurrected with the Lazarus Pit, and it just made him kind of crazy. And then he came back, and he's like, the issue he had in the movie was that Bruce didn't kill the Joker for killing him. He's like, I thought you cared about me. Like, if he took you away from me, I would have done nothing but hunt him down and fucking kill him. And Bruce is like, and that's not really what we do. I don't think you get
I
it.
don't know if you've watched me be Batman for
Yeah.
years.
But then in the game they kind of made it like a you gave it. Well, it's the same kind of thing. You kind of well, I guess what I'm saying is the movie was kind of like you didn't avenge me, and the game was kind of like you gave up on me.
So he gets killed to become. I don't remember what happened in Arkham Knight. Did he get killed in the Arkham Knight and then came back, or did he just get tortured really badly? I think it was
I
just
think they implied torture,
because I don't think
just torture and like uh behavioral conditioning kind of thing.
because I don't think they'll be able to
Brainwashing,
kill him
essentially.
in the. I mean, I guess they could kill.
He got brainwashed hard in fucking Arkham Knight, actually.
That's true, but I don't think for the movie universe, I don't think they'll be able to kill him and bring him back with the Lazarus Pit because they wouldn't really be able to establish the Lazarus Pit in time. I
Yeah,
would assume,
that's too far. Yeah.
unless they.
So they'll just go the torture route
Yeah,
and make like oh my God, I don't know what I'm trying to go for, but like a new prodigy for the Joker.
that'd be.
But then that's gotta be.
So
It's interesting how Harley might fit into that though.
that would be great
'Cause
to
I don't-
see. I'm so excited to see Harley in other like in
yeah,
movies.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Margot Robbie's fucking great
yeah.
too.
That I love looking at her, but
Well, I'm not saying that 'cause she's a very beautiful woman, but also like
a good actor,
she's yeah, she's a
actress,
fairly recent actress. Oh, actress.
same thing.
And well, you know, um, but she's done great stuff so far. Like she was in that Pan Am that was really well, but it only went like I think a season. Focus was really
She
good.
was good in Wolf of Wall Street,
Yeah, Wolf of that was a good one. What else? I think there's a couple more, but we might be missing some.
probably.
Oh, she was in like some time traveling movie.
Was she in? Let's see, Margot Robbie. Let's find out what she is. So, do you think? While I look this up, we'll talk about other stuff. So do you think that does Red Hood join back up with Batman at like after like in the comics? Do they get back together and work together, or is it just like Batman like disowns him once he starts going on killing sprees
No,
with guns?
no. Well, he he's still technically part of the Bat family. Like they come around to him, and he's still kind of a wild card to them. I want to say,
Hmm.
but mostly he goes off and he joins the Outlaws with Roy Harper and Starfire,
Mar-
and they're kind of more of a more lethal team. I'll say. I don't think he goes around like killing cold blood as much, but he still uses his guns and
do you
stuff.
think he could become so popular that they'd give him a solo movie? I think that
Mm,
might depend how Deadpool does.
a solo movie, like who would his
I
antagonist
don't.
be?
Who does he have for antagonists? I don't know who.
That's the thing. I don't know.
Red
I don't know
Hood.
much about the Outlaws, but it would be cool to see like an outlaw movie.
Well,
But I'd still rather see a Teen Titans movie before
was
that.
he in the Teen Titans?
No, Tim and Dick were.
Oh, let's see. Do they tell me who his villains are? Probably not.
Because that's the thing. I don't think he has many. I think
Yeah, this just says
he's more of a he's not mainstream and he's not totally obscure. He's like somewhere in the middle. So like I don't think that warrants a solo movie in for the general audience at least.
it depends how popular he gets, though. I don't. Does he? Is he like a typical Robin where he has like a smart mouth and he's like quick witted and all that?
He was like the most overly confident Robin, I would say.
Because that usually comes
Because
off.
Dick is Dick is the funny one, I would say. Tim is the smarter one, like the more hacking one, more detective one. He's the closest. Tim's the closest one to being Bruce, I
Hmm.
would say. Nightwing wants to be the better version of the other side of the coin. Like, um, the whole reason Nightwing's called Nightwing is because he got the idea from
Superman.
Superman. So he's more like Superman.
That's so weird. I'd rather be like Batman than Superman. Fuck
Well,
that.
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
I
in
know.
terms of the character, because like I don't know, Dick's always been a better version of Batman, and Batman knows it, and that's why he respects Dick so much. And then Jason was just kind of like he was kind of a loose cannon because I think he was like it was like he was homeless and he stole the fucking wheels off of the Batmobile, and then Batman's like, hey, this kid's got spunk, and then like in the animated movie, he's like, there's one scene where they go and they break up like an arms deal or something. So he like busts down the door, he rolls down, the guys all have SMGs and they're shooting at him, and he like rolls down, kicks one guy out, dodges the other one, then he like throws a batarang at the other guy, and he's like you shoot 90, not like I forget the rate, but he's like you shoot 90 bullets a second or something like that, and you were still too slow, and then he like breaks some guy's collarbone while interrogating him, and Bruce is like, what the hell, dude? We don't do that.
So Margot Robbie hasn't really been in many movies. I didn't know she was that young. She's gonna
Yeah,
she's gonna be in Tarzan.
yeah, which I'm interested. I kind of want to see that one
I
too. The new Jungle Book looks fucking fantastic. I think it's directed by Jon Favreau.
so do you think like I don't know how that movie is gonna the solo Batman really is gonna go though.
Can I just say something
Yes.
like way out of it? Scarlett Johansson doing voice work is like on point. Her voice is so good
What is she
and so
doing
sexy.
voice work in?
Well, she was the AI in Her,
Okay.
and so like it was literally like his girlfriend, and it's like, yeah, I could see falling for an AI with that voice. Um, and now she's gonna be the snake from the Jungle Book.
Oh, is she? I didn't. I
Yeah.
saw the little trailer thing for it, but I don't know if the snake talked in. I think he might have for like a second, or it might have been the panther. I think the panther might have talked.
Those names are so hard to remember.
What, the Jungle
'Cause
Book people?
I think Ka is the snake, Shere Khan is the
I haven't watched Jungle Book in so long. I have no idea.
like I always mess up the snake, the panther, and the tiger.
The only thing I remember from Jungle Book is the fucking song. The
The bare
Yeah, the
necessities.
bare
The simple
necessities.
bare necessities. Throw away your worries and your strife.
Justin, just live by that motto for the rest of your life.
It's basically Hakuna Matata. I'd rather.
Akuna Matata is definitely better than that other song. So, what do you think? Do you think Joker is gonna? Oh, I mean,
I would love. I like the dynamic that you set up, the whole 2v2 thing. I like. I don't. You're right. They're not gonna. I don't see them establishing a Lazarus pit and having them be killed by Joker. And
I mean, he could be beaten down so much that he's basically.
yeah, they're gonna take the Arkham Knight route where it's torture, brainwashing, and he becomes Joker's protege. So then we have a 2v2 dynamic with Bruce and Dick versus
It would kind of be
Jason
3v2
versus
because
Jason.
you'd have to
Shh, shh, shh,
include
shh.
Harley.
I'll get to that. So it's going to be a 2v2 dynamic with Bruce and Dick versus Joker and Jason.
Yep.
And then towards the end, around third act, we got
You
we
bringing
got
in
Harley.
Batgirl?
We got Harley. No, we got Harley showing up, and we got Tim Drake showing up.
I was gonna say Batgirl.
I would love to see a Batgirl actually, but I think they're more likely to go Tim.
Well, they would need a. They might have Oracle. Maybe they did. They already. Because that would be a. I don't know.
But
If,
that would imply that Joker already shot.
yeah, I don't know if that would be too.
And then you'd have to establish probably Jim Gordon in the universe too.
I'm
which I
sure
don't-
they're gonna do. They would have to do that in the solo movies. I would assume. Would it be too graphic to actually have Joker shoot fucking Barbara? I mean, I guess they go for realism, so that's definitely a route they could go.
Well, Arkham Knight, the video game, did did the Under the Red Hood story and the Killing Joke story, and we were there,
Yep.
and it was powerful stuff. I was like, are they really? Are they really? Are they really?
That's why I'm so excited for
Barbara,
like.
don't answer the door. No.
That's why I'm so excited for the DC universe because if they actually make good movies and there's a huge universe, there's so much they can. I'm just mostly excited for Batman, I guess, because I don't. The Flash has interested me in just the TV show.
I don't like the casting yet. I'm not on board with the casting.
I wish they would have just let Grant Gustin be the Flash in the movie. I guess he's kind of.
No, because he's got his own thing.
I guess, but they're gonna cancel that probably once. Not cancel it, maybe, but maybe end it by the time. I think the Flash movie comes out in like
Why are they
2018.
canceling the show?
I doubt they're gonna want to have double Flash and make it all confusing
Why?
because that's how TV works. That's why they don't have.
Yeah, but it's TV and movies. It's two different mediums. They don't have to. I mean, they're all under the same DC banner, but DC's not going to kill a
I
show
mean,
just
I
because the movie's
guess.
coming out.
I mean, it's gonna be so weird if we see like a reverse Flash in the movies, and I'm gonna be like, I just want that to be Tom Cavanaugh. I don't want it to be anybody else. He's my favorite actor on that fucking show, which is weird, but he's such a good actor on the Flash TV show.
Okay,
I'm going on
I'll
rants.
agree.
Sorry.
I know. I'm just super offended by what you just said.
What part?
Killing a show just because a movie's coming
That's
out.
not me. That's not what I think. That's what people say.
Well, you just said that that's what you would say. You were like, if I was watching the Flash one, they had a reverse Flash, I'd be like, why is it not Tom
Well, it's
Cavanaugh?
true.
Like your brain can't process having two versions at the same time.
It can, but there's a lot of people that are gonna get fucking confused. That are gonna get turned off by that.
Two different mediums.
But don't.
Oh
No, I
God.
understand. I understand what you're saying, but you have to understand the common population and how dumb they are.
Yeah, I know.
And there's going to be a lot of people that get like if the Reverse Flash in the movie isn't as good as the TV show, he's already going to be fucking talked down to be saying it's worse than the TV show, all the shit like that. So they already have like their work cut out for them. I'm trying to figure out when the Flash TV movie or the TV movie when the movie is. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. 2018. So that's what 3 years away. Okay, maybe
11.
the Flash movie. Then maybe they won't cancel it by then, but I could see it reeling down by then.
No, I think we should just leave it alone.
Okay, I'll talk.
I'm gonna be super upset if like a show just dies because of a maybe gonna be good movies coming up.
Well, don't you think by then like Arrow will be nearing the end? Maybe.
Depends on how they extend because they had a 5-year plan in place, and I don't know how long they plan to extend it after that.
Like, don't get me wrong.
As long as they can.
I'd rather just the TV show go on for fucking ever rather than stupid movies because movies aren't as fleshed out as the TV show. But
Plus, they get rebooted in the next 5 years anyway. So.
so I don't really know what else to say about the Batman movie rumors other than I hope it's true.
Well, you never mentioned the Deathstroke thing.
Oh,
the theory.
I see. I didn't read that whole thing that Larry was telling about us, but I guess I'll bring it up. Our friend Larry said he read something online that the Batman and the Batman v Superman Batman and then the Dark Knight trilogy Christian Bale Batman are in the same universe, and that the Batman v Superman Batman is actually Deathstroke, which is why he's like older and stuff. Which I don't.
And why he has a sword.
I see. I haven't seen the sword. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to go back and see that one.
We probably should have looked that up, but I don't see that realistically being something that they would want to take the risk at doing, even though
Yeah, it's too non-mainstream to make it.
It definitely is.
It's too obscure.
Like I'd rather just see a regular Deathstroke that someone like hired to kill Batman.
I don't know why the Teen Titans versus a Deathstroke is not a movie. I don't know why.
It could be. I think all these team up movies.
At times they had like cast list for like Teen Titans.
There was supposed to be a Teen Titans
after.
TV show, but I think it got canceled or something. It was going to be on TNT. I'm not sure why they canceled it.
Weird.
See, I think there could be a Teen Titans movie, but
I think they might be bringing back the Teen Titans animated one.
maybe.
That we grew up on that was wicked good, and now they have like the babier version. Because I just saw a thing where like the writers of that show had like an episode where the guy like it was kind of like a fourth wall break type thing. It was like that. It was like that fat hipster kid that like can like hack their stuff or put them in an alternate universe or whatever, and they're like, we're funny, and it's like, I don't know, like you guys had a different version where you guys looked cool, and it's like, show me, and like they show them clips from the other show, and they're like, my God, we were so cool.
See, I could
I was like, yep.
I could see there being a Teen Titan movie, but I think it depends how Suicide Squad does, and because they made the Guardians movie, which is just like an outcast of random people from the comics, which Teen Titans are more relevant than Guardians. I would probably say.
Yeah,
But it's still
yeah,
it's out there where they might not want to take a risk yet. But if like the Suicide Squad is on point, which it probably will be, just because people love Joker and Harley Quinn and stuff, but it's definitely a possibility. And what else was Larry saying
so I'd rather
about that rumor? Just that Deathstroke.
that was basically it.
I forget if he said that Christian Bale would be in it.
I feel like he didn't have a grasp on like the Dark Knight Returns and like,
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's real.
Well, he said like one of the lines or the "Do you bleed?" quote is like something that Deathstroke said in a panel of the comic where he was Batman,
The
which is interesting. But it also might just be a
Yeah, it could
nod
be a nod or just they're taking stuff
because
from that.
I said Bruce Wayne in Arkham City used a sword to fight Clayface,
Yep,
but that was like a League of Assassins thing, so I don't know about that. And I just don't. I love the idea, and I'd be on board for it, but I
it's too.
just don't think
See, I
it's
think we like the
most of
idea
the audience.
because we know who all these people are, but they're not going to take that risk.
General populace doesn't know that. Plus, I'd rather see a regular,
Deathstroke.
a good Deathstroke, just like against the Titans or
What if
against.
they got Manu Bennett to do it?
No, because then that would just make. Because then the Flash show would die. I don't want that. I mean, he played a great Deathstroke, but
There's probably a lot of better people that could do it.
they're ultimately like I'd love to see like Stephen Amell be like in a Justice League movie, but I don't know. I feel like it would feel out of place. Like I think we need to have different versions depending on the medium. Because like you go back and you watch some of the Batman animated ones, and they're like, it's not Kevin Conroy all the time. Like sometimes it's Bruce Greenwood, who did a great Batman on Young Justice for 2 seasons, and I think he did Under the Red Hood. And now they have a new Batman guy, which is the weakest one I think so far. But I mean, everyone has to have their take. It's not like Mark Hamill can be the Joker all the
That's
time.
true.
We were concerned about Heath Ledger at a point, and he turned out to be great. And then I'm sure Jared Leto, he's a great actor, so I see his take being something different. I mean, and that's they say that the Joker is kind of like an open book anyway, depending on you can play him a bunch of different ways, and it might not work out so well for like a Deathstroke or a Batman. But at the same point, we need to have people take different takes, and
Yeah.
we can have two things exist at the same time. I mean. To be fair, the general populace that is too stupid to realize that there's two different versions probably are also going to waste their time on two different
That's
versions.
true. But it's
They're probably going to watch one and be like, "I don't get it. Why is my kid like that? I don't get it." Or it's just a bunch of teens and like, "Hey, this movie sucks. You want to make out?"